Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Edwards. Banchero is out there with Hammonds. Then there's Cooper. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now, here's Banchero. Goes up from the top of the key. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Pass to Pippen. And Wembanyama outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Pippen the pass to Wembanyama. West All-Stars with the rebound. The 11-footer. And there's Banchero on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. And that's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Here's Cooper. Dish now to Edwards. Here's the pass to Hammonds. Pittman with the rebound. Pass to Cunningham. He kicks it to Mobley. Pass to Wembanyama. Here is Pittman. First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Banchero top the key. And the layup is good.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Wembanyama passes to Pippen. Cunningham on the wing. Edwards defending. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Cooper a screen on Halliburton. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Hammonds. He has yet to score. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Fires from the wing. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Banchero. Driving in. Here's Hammonds. blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
The East leading by 4. Wembanyama looking it over. Cunningham outside. The shot. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The open jump shot off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the East. 6-point lead. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the East. Cunningham outside. And the pass to Halliburton. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Wembanyama's got 10.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Let's get loud one more time for the Breakers Dance Crew.
The East making a switch. Miller's checked in. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Banchero finds Morant. Cooper a screen on Halliburton. And it's Morant missing. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Edwards passes to Cooper. Now here's Edwards. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Wembanyama passes to Halliburton. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. Banchero against Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Harper's checked in. Miller, the pass to Cunningham. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama. It's another look. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's an 8-point East All-Star lead. Pittman's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. On defense, the East All-Stars, 8-point game. Miller against Edwards. Cooper a screen on Miller. And here's Edwards from the arc. The offensive rebound. Harper, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Morant. Nothing on the board. And here's Edwards from the arc. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
Morant against Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Morant. Over Cunningham. And that one's good. Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Morant. To the inside. Pittman kicks to Miller from downtown, and it's Harper with the rebound. The West trails by 5. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant looking around. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ivy. West All-Stars with the rebound. Morant with it. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ivy, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Edwards against Miller. Fires for 3. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. 12 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Williamson is checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Not going to go that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room.
Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the East All-Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We come back right after this. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
The East leading by 7.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Barnes out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Morant. And it's Harper in at the 5, roaming the paint. Harper with a screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. Morant.
Not to be outstaged. Morant saying right back at you.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Ivy's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Doncic outside. The kick out to Harper. Back to Doncic. That one, no good. Good D by Williamson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Evan Mobley's checked in for Zion Williamson. Hammonds, he's checked in for the West. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. It's good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. From 7, and that one good. Cunningham's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Back to Morant. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. That's 7 points for John Morant.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Halliburton finds Miller. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the East leads by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Hammonds. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. Again, the West All-Stars.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here is Cunningham, following the basket by John Morant. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Banchero. Here's Hammonds. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Now the pass to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. And he banks in the lane. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Banchero inside. Ivy defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Walker's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Both free throws good from Banchero.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Cunningham outside. Back to Halliburton. Walker with the screen for Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
Banchero, a screen on Cunningham. And finished off by Banchero.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Now Halliburton. Dishes to Cunningham. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Every All-Star game you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Ball's knocked loose. Barnes outside. Pass to Hammonds. Over Ivy. That's tipped.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And finished off by Walker.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
On the wing, Doncic. Fades away. And he makes that one.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
The East leading by 10. Here's Cunningham. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Doncic outside. They set the pick. Passes to Hammonds. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hammonds got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Cunningham against Doncic. Walker with the screen for Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting two.
And that one falls from Walker. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the East. Josh Giddey comes in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Harper, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Edwards in for Luka Doncic. And so he makes both from the line. The West trails by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edwards. Again, the West All-Stars.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Mobley sets the pick for Cunningham. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside Edwards. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
The East making a switch. Ingram's checked in. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the West. They trail by 7. Wembanyama passes to Giddey. For 3, Ingram. Good on the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stage for the East All-Stars?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mobley. The pass to Wembanyama. And it's good. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 12.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Edwards against Giddey. Outside Edwards. There's the feed to Harper. Mobley with the block. And here is Ingram. He dishes it to Cunningham. Back to Ingram. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. All-Stars with some changes. Pippen's checked in. Halliburton subbed in for Josh Giddey. Cooper, he's checked in for the West. Paolo Banchero comes in for Barnes. The West trails by 12. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Halliburton kicks to Cunningham. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting one.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 12.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Edwards. 9-point game. Here's Banchero. Again, the West All-Star.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the East has possession. Wembanyama outside. That one goes. Just count it. Wembanyama has got 14 points.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, I love the move by Cunningham. Coming up with a steal and then sending it up the court.
Passes it to Cooper. Some nice passing here by the West. Edwards passes to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Mobley against Banchero. East grabs the miss. Pittman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Hammonds. Hammonds got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Banchero. Lets the 3 fly. That one misses. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the East All-Stars. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Mobley. Cunningham is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pittman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now, here's Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Edwards. The West trails by 10. Cooper kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Banchero. Puts up a deep 3. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mobley inside. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. The pass to Banchero. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cooper a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cooper. No good on the triple. The East leading by 13. Here's Cunningham. Here's Pittman, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Cooper kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Banchero. Over Mobile. The West again cannot hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. It's an 18-point game. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Edwards against Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Hammonds. Defended by Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Banchero outside. Passes it to Edwards. And they get it. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Mobley the pass to Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Pulls up. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Wembanyama. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars ball.
The West trails by 19. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Pulls it up. And it's Banchero missing. Wembanyama with it. He's got 14. Now Halliburton. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Cunningham. The rebound by Cooper.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Pass to Banchero. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Banchero's got 17.
Agile little shot that time by Banchero, arcing it up and in. Beautifully done.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your next squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Wembanyama, right side. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Cunningham against Edwards. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Banchero up top. This one for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. Mobley a screen on Edwards. Here's Cunningham. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Pittman. Here's the dish to Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Miller's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Morant, he's checked in for Hammonds. Banchero against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. lets a floater go. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Edwards passes to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Cunningham on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Tries from 16. Second chance effort. And the basket by Pittman. Pittman's got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The West again cannot hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Cunningham. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Launches it from deep. West All-Stars with the rebound. Cooper's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Banchero. East grabs the miss. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Down low, here's Miller, and Miller throws it down home.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And it's Morant at the elbow. Tries from 10, and it's good for 2. He's got 11.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Wembanyama outside. Back to Halliburton. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Halliburton against Morant. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick from past the arc. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Miller finds Halliburton. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Walker's checked in for the East. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham. The West also making some changes. Harper comes in for Cooper. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. Floats it up for Walker. It's stolen by Banchero. Edwards passes to Morant.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the East All-Stars.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And West also making a switch. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Edwards. And he makes both free throws. 1:31 left to play in the 3rd. Miller outside. Walker is screen on Barnes. Miller against Barnes. Miller kicks to Halliburton. Shoots over Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Barnes outside. Jacks up a three. Walker with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Morant outside. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 16 points.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Walker is screen on Morant. Outside, Walker takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Morant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Doncic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Luka combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Ivy, no one around him. And another three from the East.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And so it's the East All-Stars, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Harper is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Hammonds. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant in at the one. And it's Halliburton missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Passes to Hammonds. Over Halliburton. And that one's good. Hammonds got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the West All-Stars. Mobley outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Fires from deep. Ivy with the bucket.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Ivy's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Barnes outside. That shot no good. Good D by Mobley. Hammonds gone 4 of 11 tonight. Halliburton outside. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Harper. Barnes against Ivy. And he overshot that one, missing. And the East has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Harper. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by the East. Barnes finds Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And this is huge for SGA's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from the outside.
Morant against Halliburton. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Morant kicks to Barnes. Here's the screen. Over Ivy. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Halliburton against Barnes. And there's the pass to Mobley. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got 27.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Harper from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Harper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Cunningham. Takes it inside. He gets it in there. 16 points for Evan Mobley.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Harper. Here's Morant. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Mobley a screen on Morant. Halliburton finds Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Halliburton. Halliburton against Morant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Ivy. And it's Miller in the corner. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Goes up on the wing. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And obviously Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
Barnes outside. Here's Harper over Miller. Harper's shot's good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Mobley outside. The West All-Stars pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Morant. Pass to Harper. Shoots the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Now, here's Ivey. There's Miller with the 3. And another 3 from the East.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The East leading by 23. Cunningham outside. Halliburton outside. And another 3 from the East.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Morant. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Williamson is checked in for Mobley. Walker comes in for Miller. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Halliburton. And here is Ingram. Passes it to Giddey. Walker is screen on Edwards. Giddey. And another 3 from the East.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Morant. Cooper a screen on Cunningham. Here's the floater. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Giddey against Morant. Giddey no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Morant against Giddey. Cooper a screen on Giddey. Morant passes to Cooper. Yep, it counts.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Cooper's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Cunningham passes to Walker. Ingram outside. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Now here's Morant. Banchero outside. Giddey against Cooper. Makes it off the glass.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Cunningham. Williamson is screen on Morant. Here's Cunningham. Got it from 16 feet. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
1:52 left in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Ingram outside. Pass to Giddey. It's Cunningham with the drive over Morant. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And the pass to Edwards. Morant against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. And the West hit again from deep.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Cunningham passes to Walker. Pass to Giddey. And here is Ingram. There's the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
Ingram taking 3 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And so here are the West All-Stars. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards kicks to Banchero. Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Passes it to Ivy. Now Ingram, beyond the arc, traps in the tray.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Edwards. Launches a three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
It didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Now, here's Ivy. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.